Hey, you guys, it's Denise coming at you once again from Horror Cave, the horror of delights. Yeah. Anyway, I just was popping in with this is video number 3. I'm gonna try to keep up with them. I'm gonna try to keep them numbered. I need to actually write it down that what each video is and what I said, or the theme of each video, so I don't repeat myself, and so I can keep up with how many I'm doing. I'm going to try and do probably 2 a month. I mean, maybe 3, because this is 3. I'm doing it, but just progress has been made on the road. I'm not as skittish as I was a couple weeks ago behind the wheel. Um, drove a brand new 2020 Jeep. Replaced it because my baby died in the other accident. My Jeep. Um, Drove it off the lot, had 18 full miles on it. And I think one of those miles was when I did the test drive. So it was kind of funny. Never owned a brand new car, but never owned a brand new Jeep. So it was kind of exciting. Except those of you who have new cars, you know what these things do. I mean, they're screaming at you from the little blinky lights in the corners, and the dissipation light is blinking, and your career is ending. That's a line from Backdraft. Um, Bells and whistles, put little buttons, and I'm like, okay, first of all, car, I just need you to drive. I don't need you to tell me things. I did learn how to use the telephone. I only used it once, promise. Um, but it's interesting just to say the least. But like I said, I'm getting my feedback. I'm getting my feedback again, and the occasional squeal of tires still does unnerve me a little, but I'm getting there. Um, Shout out to my girls again with the bling. Paparazzi. Guys, I have got so much of this beautiful paparazzi. Teresa Greist and Patty Page. I've got so much of their stuff. I could sell it and I'd make a fortune. But I ain't selling my pieces. Y'all got to go to them and get some. Anyway, update on the book. Um, it's coming along nicely. And like I said, I have been putting the snippets on the Facebook pages. Author Denise J. Bryson and Denise J. Bryson, and on Twitter. Um, this story I already sort of had. It was intended to be a bit of a romance. Well, again, as I looked over my notes for it, it just was missing something. It was missing that pop. It was missing that zing or the bling. It was missing something. So I was at my friend's house, and we were, girls' night, drinking, talking smack, shooting down boys. Not really. Um, just girls' night out. We're having a good time. We're watching these and drinking and eating snackies. And that night, as I was asleep, the zing came to me. And I did something at her house that I've never done before. I got up at 4:45 in the morning, crept downstairs. I didn't want to wake her. Got my notepad, got my pen, started writing. Now, I find that because I don't type very fast, so if I try to go from my head to the keyboard, I lose things. And I know a lot of people do the outline thing. This book didn't want me to outline it because it was already written in my head. And it just said, just add this. You don't have to do an outline. But what I did was write down everything that I remembered. And holy crap, I was there when she, at about 8, I was still writing. I'd been writing for 4 hours. My fingers, well, my hand hurt. But I credit her for this zing that this story has because she's such a hoot, such a riot. We just laugh all the time. But yeah, Touched by an Angel has a touch to it, and because I'm touched, a little touched. But if you haven't seen it on Facebook, here it is. The chapter two, the last one or two lines from chapter two. Actually, this might be a little longer than that. And guys, forgive me for a second. I'm gonna put my new eyes on. These are computer specs where they help you to. How does that look? They help you see the computer screen, and it kills some of that computer. I don't know, jizz or whatever that comes off the computer. Anyway, uh, last two lines, second chapter, or last couple, second chapter. Glenn was fast asleep, and Max was on the couch with his head in Glenn's lap, and his hand on the dog's head. She smiled. Friends at last. Then she went to the closet. She got out a blanket. She covered him, wrote a note, then went upstairs and went to bed. No ghosties, no ghoulies, but very important moments that you'll see resurface later. All right, you guys. Until the next video, video number 4. I'm gonna write this down when I get off of here because I really haven't, and I need to, so I can keep up with what I'm doing. Video number 4, and again, if you are not up for the Horror Caves doings, you can go to afterhourspublications.com and get one or all of the 4 romances that I wrote. Plus, there's a lot of other good stuff there too. There's a lot of other good readings. So check them out. Check me out. Denise, giving you that ever faithful sign off. Until next time, happy horror.